deep inside me. You better know. Give me that feeling. Give me that feeling.
Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Riana Bakapekere, and as you know, I'm from South Africa and I'm currently living in South Korea, and I talk about my experiences on this channel. So if you're new, welcome. Please don't leave without clicking that subscribe button. It really helps. I'm only like 200 and something away from 1,000. It will really help if you click that subscribe button so that I can get 1,000 and 2,000 and 3,000 and 4,000. I'm just joking, y'all. Just know that I do appreciate each and every one of you that has been here, and I love you. So on this video, I decided to do what to pack for South Korea because I know that it can be hard and frustrating. And like me, I packed my entire bedroom, and when I got here, I'm like, girl, you don't even need any of those things. And I bought a lot of stuff here. So my stuff that I bought here plus those is just a whole lot of junk that I don't even know what I'm gonna do with when I go back home. It's just gonna charge me, and I don't like discarding a lot of stuff. Maybe clothes I can do, but there are certain sentimental things that I like keeping with me, so it's gonna be really hard to discard some of those things because if I hadn't overpacked coming here and I packed the unnecessary things, we wouldn't have had troubles. But to save you trouble, because I'm that, I'm just that nice person. I'm just nice. To avoid you bringing a whole lot of trash and junk, I've got some tips and advice on what to pack and what not to pack, and it's more focused to the ladies, but I think to a certain extent it can also cater to men. I think you can pick up some points there and there, and men are not like us. Like, we require a lot of things to maintain ourselves. So I hope it does cater to everyone, and I hope that you do enjoy the video. First one on the list is luggage. Obviously, you have given a restriction with certain airlines on how much baggage you are permitted to bringing on board. So I had 2 luggage bags. They are supposed to weigh 23 kilograms each, but mine weighed way more. I paid extra because my parents were like, you're going to a foreign country, you don't know what you're gonna find there, what you're gonna find and what you're not gonna find. Just pack everything that you think you're gonna need. And I had 1 carry-on with me and a handbag and a couple of stuff that somebody asked me to bring for them, which actually gave me a little bit of trouble while I was traveling. Don't do that. Don't do that. If you're gonna bring something for someone, keep it in your big bags and don't bring illegal things. Let's not do that and say that Rhea told us no. Okay? I know that if I had the choice, I would have brought I did bring my own pack of 5 roses because I love 5 roses like that. And now it's finished, but I asked someone to bring for me, and they got it for me, so I was so excited to get my 5 roses. Like, I don't care about other things. Anyway, and that's that for the luggage. Clothes, diaparo, di paso. I feel like I'm gonna dwell on this one for quite a while because obviously there are different kind of categories of clothes and yada. Alright, so I would suggest that you do not overpack when it comes to clothes. Bring clothes like your formal wear, maybe like 2-3 a week's worth of outfit formal wear, a week's worth of outfit casual wear, and like your lounge wear and whatever, but do not overpack. I would suggest that those clothes don't go only in like one big suitcase. All right, you don't want to have a suitcase both filled with clothes, okay? And I would also suggest that you buy your own shoes. Not a lot of shoes because obviously we are inspired by new trends and all of those things, but I would suggest that try and bring your own shoes. The style of shoes here can be kind of like I've had issues with shoes coming here. Not to say that everyone will, but try to bring a reasonable amount. I would say at best bring 5 different pairs of shoes. That's sneakers, sandals, slippers, whatever, I don't know, high heels. Bring your high heels, girls. And it's very hard to find bigger sizes with women, like your size 7, size 8, size 9s. It's kind of hard. You can still find them, but it's hard. And I'm a girl who likes convenience. If I step into H&M, I need to know that I'm going to find my shoe size. You can always order online if there aren't things that you need, but I just like that convenience of going into into a store and finding whatever fits me there and then. But yeah, that's my advice. At least 5 pair of shoes, different things, good to go. All right, let's step into winter clothes, because I feel like winter clothes very, very, very important. I bought a lot of jackets and jerseys and coats and things, and when I got here, I put them on. They're not even compatible with the weather of this side. I had to buy jackets and coats and things that were compatible with the weather, that are more thermostat and whatever terminologies. And what you wear in SA is suitable for SA weather, not necessarily for here. So I would strongly suggest that you at least bring one of your favorite coats, one of your favorite jackets, and then bring them here. Don't bring your entire wardrobe, because there are very good deals when it comes to jackets and coats and those things here, because they understand it's freezing cold, So and they're like good quality jackets that you can find almost anywhere and everywhere, in department stores, malls. It's everywhere, okay? So you won't struggle finding them. But I would suggest that, those Oma Grey Golds vibes, Oma Grey Golds, Oma Grey Golds vests, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, just make sure that you pack those kind of things, because they don't really have them here, because they think that you're gonna be walking. Most of the people here don't actually even wear them, because they walk from car to whatever apartment or whatever, and then they take off their coat. But tina abanye, we have to walk to work, and kuya banda, hey, don't play like that, okay? Don't. So, but I would suggest that you do bring in those things. And also, in terms of like I forgot to mention this earlier, if you don't know how to necessarily rationally plan out your outfits that you should pack, also contact your school, because you don't want to now have an imbalance of your casual and formal clothes, because you just don't want that. You don't want to go to school, go to work, and you're not proper. So make sure that you do communicate with your school with regards to what the dress code is, and what they expect you to wear. For me personally, I wear casual clothes when I go to work. Very casual, but also very respective. Just make sure that you keep it in order. I usually wear a shirt and jeans to work. That's what I do. I don't, when it's cold, I will wear a hoodie. I wear a hoodie and a jacket over. So for me, but some schools do require you to wear more formal clothes. So just make sure that you you check up with your school what's the dress code, so that you don't underpack. Andawe, I need some new andawe. I'm sorry, guys. That was a song that we actually sang in high school. I don't know why we sang that song in the choir. I was the girl. I was in the choir. Anyway, underwear. Oh my gosh, such a hassle. It's such a hassle to find underwear here. Oh my gosh, like especially for me. Gifted nyana, like things are like overnyala. So like when you are a size, I think A, B, and C, they got it easy. Those ladies got it easy. Go to burn flawless. But once you cross over to D and all the others, it's a problem. You are lucky when you find a size D bra in the store, because that really happens. You can shop online, but like I said earlier, I like that convenience. Going to the store, looking at it, giving it a visual. I know that you have I know that you have return policies and all of those things, but I really like the convenience of going to a store, seeing something that I like, and coming home with it. I'm sorry. So, shop for underwear. Even the underwear, like pennies and stuff, they be weird shapes and stuff. So I suggest you go stock up on some good underwear. Like, give yourself a good budget and go buy underwear. Cross over to toiletries, because this one is also a major one, especially for us ladies. Makeup, I would strongly suggest that you bring makeup, at least 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know how you use your makeup, but like 5 packs of foundation. Okay, only foundation. If this were me before I came here, I would at least stock up on foundation, because other things you can find. I will primer, I will ing, and I will do a video of where to find them in Korea, but it's still a struggle. It's still a big struggle. You can just look at my foundation. My skin is written struggle. Anyway, let's shy from that. Let's rewind. All right, foundation. Bring your foundation. Make sure that it's also compatible with like heat, because it's very hot here. We be dripping. I almost said my boyfriend, but he's not my boyfriend. He knows it's a struggle. So like, he'll just be like, you just need to powder up, and I'll be like, okay, sharp. I shouldn't be actually wearing makeup. Like, why am I even wearing makeup? But we are girls, it is what it is. Illumination. So yeah, foundation, stock up. Other things, easy to find here. Hair, I would strongly suggest that you get the hair products, even if it's not like a year supply, because I know that I've already mentioned a lot of things, and a lot of the stuff require money, but I don't necessarily think you should go too much into hair, but bring adequate amounts that will sustain you for a period of time when you're not really acquainted yet with buying things online here and stuff. So I would suggest bringing your hair moisturizers, your hair sprays, and all of those things to sustain you for like a couple of months. Deodorant, hey, deodorant, it's just such a weird one. It's like weird, like it's hard to find deodorant here. Well, it's sometimes there, it's sometimes not. That's weird. And I would strongly suggest that you bring your own brand of deodorant that could possibly sustain you for the X amount of years that you're gonna be here. Sometimes some people are here for like 5 years. I don't know how that's gonna happen, but at least the year supply, because you don't know which area you're going to be located in. In some areas you won't find. I sometimes find, sometimes don't find deodorant close to my place, and I usually find the brands that I'm familiar with at Home Plus, like Dove and Nivea. They are expensive. Like, they are more expensive than it is. I think Dove for a little roll on like this is like 70 or 80 rand. Weird. So when I see it, I stock up on it, because it's possible that when I come back the following month it won't be there. That's awkward. I don't know why, and I don't want to dwell in that topic. Let's just leave it at there. So bring an adequate amount of deodorant, maybe like 4 or 5 at best, because you don't know where you're gonna land. Toothpaste baholo. There is toothpaste everywhere, but kind of hard to find. I'm making South Korea seem like a struggle to live in. Toothpaste. Hard to find toothpaste with fluorine. If you don't have fluorine, that thing there, that just does the things. When you brush your teeth, you're like, yes, I brushed my teeth. It's not there. And most of them, a lot of them have sugar in it. I don't know why you would want to have sugar. The number one thing that causes cavity. Try and stock up on some toothpaste. Tampons. I don't know about the thing about tampons, but try and bring your own. They can be weird. It's also the sanitary pads. They can look weird, but we move. They are there. They are there. But if you have a specific, obviously you won't find your brands that are at home, like About Always, Kotex, which are absolutely fabulous brands. Now that I'm living here, I appreciate a lot of things about South Africa, and the sanitary stuff, that sanitary pads and all those things, I really appreciate them more from back home because wow. Anyway, see if you can try and bring a month or year's worth of sanitary stuff. You should be right. Oh my gosh, soap. Okay, so I'm that person. I use Dove. That's it, full stop. Sometimes I find Dove, sometimes I don't. But it is there. I know that other people have their brands that they are familiar with more than, like, they just buy those brands and nothing else. So I do also suggest that you bring maybe a year's worth supply of soap, because I've tried other brands from here that I'm not really familiar with, and I've got burnt. I also have another friend who started using deodorant from here, which was not really familiar with the brand, but she saw deodorant. She's like, okay, let me just buy deodorant. Burned. So, and I got burned really bad. It was bad. I don't even understand how a person gets burned like that. So, I don't even buy Korean brands no more. Like, no. All right. So try and get your own supply of soap. Let's go to the next one. Go to electronics. All right. So electronics, I would really strongly suggest that you buy electronics here because the voltage system is very weird. They have 220 volts in their plug situation, and you know how in South Africa we use this to plug. So this is my laptop charger. It was like this from SA, but they don't use this in Korea. We use this. All right, so I had to buy, you know how this is like detachable. I had to detach this from this so that I can get this, you know. And yeah, just try and see if you can buy your phone chargers here, because it might be that the thing can fry your phone, so be aware of that. And if you're gonna, ladies, I think for me, I have a straightener, I have a hair dryer that has like a 2-pin thingy like this. It works, but I would, if you don't have electronics, buy them here, and they cost less here, so let's do that rather. Okay, bedding, try and bring your own bedding for like at least one set is fine. I mean, you be when I got here, my boss got me my bedding, so but I packed my own bedding, and I got here, and I was just too tired. I'm like, let me just sleep in this bedding. It was new. So bring your own bedding. You don't want to be sleeping, you don't know, situations are different. Not every boss is gonna buy their worker bedding. So I'm just saying, just be on the safe side. And you don't want to be sleeping on weird stuff, because sometimes you might find bedding there, but you might find that it's someone else's bedding, and some of us there are cooking stuff. Yeah, you can bring your own spices. I didn't personally, because I don't care like that. I know the herbs that I use for cooking, herbs and spices that I use. I found them here. There's no need. But if you like if you're like really cringed up on the Royco and you know those, if you like that Robertsons, bring them, darling, put them in your big bag. I would suggest that you use this as a guideline to help you pack. When I came here, there were limited videos on what to pack, and I just packed everything, and also later. So I hope that this video will be helpful to you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you in my next video.